EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Love to throw to get started. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
White, black 40.
From the gun, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a 1st down.
That's already 2 catches for this guy. We haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet, and that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here we go, set.
A 2nd down throw for Love. That complete to Jacobs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play.
And he's in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead.
Brendan McManus to kick
Both
off
teams
for
ready to
Green
go
Bay.
once more as the kick's away. Now a return coming from the 14. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
On the play fake. Dak. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard
15
line.
yards on the play.
13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
Just short of midfield.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 4. It's another run here for Williams. He's belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
Brings up
He does a
third
nice
down
job
and
coming
6.
from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go, 47. Yeah! Here we go. Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. 47.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Open man, right side. He's got it. 13 yards on the catch there. First down.
13
Cowboys.
yards on the play. And the Cowboys first down.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Jonas Sanker is there to make the stop.
Brings up second down.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 6. Play action now. Prescott. Forced out to his right. Off he goes. Dak wisely hits the deck at the end, but he slides after picking up the first down.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Prescott now. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
That's another.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Packers on top. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they go to work on 1st and goal. Now Prescott to the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to CeeDee Lamb. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Williams, and he is going the wrong way. Tackled that at the 7.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
He's got it at the 3.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
They're trying to answer that opening drive touchdown on the other side. So the offense stays out, and they go for it on 4th and goal. Here's Dak to throw. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Love to throw it on 1st down. He'll go underneath to Jacobs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Packers.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Black Ultra. Set hut, blaster, 6. 60, hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's caught by Golden, right side. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
6, Mega. Here we go. Blue striker. Set.
Here's Love. Moving to his right. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. And this ball will be down on the other side of midfield.
1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Play fake. Prescott. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. On 2nd down, it's Dak. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this.
Here we go. Will Green. 33. Yep, ready.
On second down, Love. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
First down, Packers.
Black shot. Let's go. Light blue.
Now Love. This one complete down the field to Golden. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
On the bootleg, it's Love. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Come on.
Love to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
So the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him.
He'll go right and find his running back. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
Ready.
Jacobs will take this one in for a Packer touchdown. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Levante Turpin on the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. I check line.
They'll play action. It's Prescott. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got that complete to Turpin. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
3rd down.
Yeah, here we go. I check. Here we go. 47. 26.
Pistol now for Prescott. That's down the field for Lamb. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Black Ultra. Ready, set.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Brendan McManus to kick off.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision, as this ball comes out to the 35.
Yeah, here we go. I take one in. What do you think?
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
40-yard line. Brings up second down.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think?
They'll go again with Williams. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
For a Cowboys. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Isaiah McDuffie on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
2nd and 5.
At the Packers' 40-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go, 47.
Prescott. That's complete to Blue. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2.
So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I could promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
3rd and short. Prescott. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Safe kick taken at the 5. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down. On first down, it's Love. Forced out left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and I'll tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league. This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, and pick up the first down.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Rolling to the left. one on target to Watson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First and 10.
Opposite. Green. Set. Hut. Blue. Check. Stand.
Now Jacobs. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up second down.
From the 22 now, here's second and a yard.
Ready?
Once again, it's Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Don't need much. It is third and inches.
Come on. Set.
They'll run the sneak, and he will have a Packers first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on third and inches. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
On the set.
So, here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Watch one. Let's go. Hut.
Jacob will get it to start the fourth quarter. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Ready, set. Set, ready. Set, hut.
Here's Jacobs. And he's into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. So that's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers move out to a 21-3 advantage.
Brendan McManus to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. On the return, here's Turpin. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Drive will start on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Here's Prescott. Picked off by the All-Pro safety, Xavier McKinney. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time. And
Josh Jacobs. And he's into the end zone yet again. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. They extend the lead, and it looks like they're going to extend the terrific start to this season. Greg, they are just a few minutes away from a 4-0 beginning.
even since adding that 17th game to the schedule, so many coaches across the league, Mike, they still refer to the season as quarters. So they talk about, all right, let's focus going into the year on winning quarter number 1. I'll tell you what, at 4-0, it doesn't get much better than that.
On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Dak can throw it here on 1st down. Left side, caught by Lamb. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Play action now. Prescott. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Throwing is Prescott. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. They'll throw again. Dak. Forced to his right. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 2nd time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one.
1st down.
Prescott again. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
To the air again. Prescott. This is caught at the 2. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Packers' 1-yard line.
Again, Prescott to the air. He's got his big tight end, Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg. Oh, a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. This will be caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again, but this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
On the set.
They'll run with Jacobs. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Love. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one is caught by Reed. And he will have the 1st down. That is not officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. A ball deep for the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Love. Forced out wide. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw in the pass is incomplete.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have the first down. That is not officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play. And some fancy footwork there. Able to spin away and get forward for a gain of 4.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
95.
So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They finish off the first month of the season perfect, as the victory runs their mark to 4-0.